I miss the real Sonic. Now, you may be thinking, what do I mean by the real Sonic? I mean the Sonic that I feel like I, grew to love and appreciate, and the Sonic that got me into gaming in the first place. Cuz I think Sonic is not really the same anymore. And I just don't mean as a character, I mean the franchise as a whole. And this isn't a hating on the Meta era video. This doesn't really have much to do with that. I like some games from the Meta era. I enjoy Sonic Generations. I enjoy Sonic Colors. Well, I mean, if I'm being honest, I think that's it. But I think besides games that I really enjoy, I still find the games intriguing. I find Lost World to be an intriguing game. I don't personally like the game. I kind of have a very strong, I guess, kind of distaste for it, but not for the reasons you probably expect. But I still find the game interesting. I even find Forces interesting. Do I think it's a good game? No. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world either. But I find it interesting because I find Sonic interesting because the potential of Sonic is so massive that it's just insane watching it not be even reach 10% at times. And there's a lot that I miss from Sonic. I kind of just want to express that in this video. And I did a poll the other day asking some of you guys in the community, what do you miss the most about Sonic? And you guys had a lot of stuff. And honestly, I agree with a lot of your guys' takes. And then today, recording this video, I also saw Premier Remy's video of him talking about is Sonic Frontiers Sonic's last chance. And that video kind of hit. I mean, I kind of feel the way he feels a bit. Like I said in his comments, I'm not as big of a downer mood as he is when it comes to Sonic. I still like the franchise. I still have a lot of appreciation for it. But I still think the stuff that I love the most is not there anymore, even though I still like Sonic and I still enjoy the games to a degree, and I still look forward to the future of Sonic. I'm kind of just sitting here waiting with my arms crossed, is this gonna be a banger? And I still think I still stick around with Sonic because one, it made gaming for me in the first place, and two, I'm just waiting for the banger moments. I want to see this franchise do extremely well, knock it out of the park, and just be as cool and fun as possible. So I'm just waiting, and I think I'll probably forever be that way. I'll always be looking out for Sonic. I want to be able to talk about Sonic games and talk about new stuff the same way I talk about the older stuff. I don't want to be like, yeah, this game was great, that game was great, and talking about stuff from 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, we had Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania, I truly believe, was a blessing, and I'm super happy that we got that game. And honestly, it really continued my motivation for engaging back into Sonic, because before Mania, honestly, I think I fell out of Sonic for quite a while. The boom era was going on, and my interest in Sonic was probably at an all-time low, and it was kind of insane that I just didn't really find myself caring about Sonic as much. It kind of almost felt like a dead franchise to me at this point. And then the hype started back up with Project Sonic 2017 and then Sonic Mania, and one of those hit, and I'm glad one of those hit. If neither of those hit, then we would probably be in a much worse situation than we are right now. But honestly, Sonic has not been on a streak for me personally ever since Sonic Lost World. Ever since Sonic Lost World, it's just been disappointment. I need that feeling back, and I feel like Frontiers will probably be that game to bring that back. I'm not betting it all on Frontiers, but I'm hoping that it is going to be that game. I think it needs to be that game for me. I think it needs to be that game for all of us. And I hope it brings back some of that stuff that I really loved from Sonic. And some of that stuff I really loved were things such as Sonic himself. Now, what do I mean by Sonic himself? I mean his personality. And the characterization of Sonic has not been the same since Colors. And I love Sonic Colors. I really do enjoy the game. I know there's a lot of other people that don't really enjoy the game, but I enjoy Sonic Colors quite a bit. I think it's honestly one of the best Sonic games, period. Don't think it's top 5, but I think it's really, really good. But Sonic became different in Colors. And by different, I mean they got new writers who do not understand Sonic as a character and turned him into a Saturday morning cartoon. And you may be thinking, well, Sonic has been a Saturday morning cartoon before. Yes, he has before, but not in the way that they do it in the games, to where it feels cringe. Saturday morning cartoon should not equal cringe, and they call it the meta era because of Sonic Colors, because Sonic looks directly into the camera, talks to the audience, and that set the standard for the rest of the era of Sonic in the 2010s, was the meta jokes. And honestly, some people say that it's just Colors that has meta jokes. There's more meta jokes outside of Colors. Colors has the most emphasis on them though, but it's what started this era of Sonic. That's why people call it the meta era, not because all of the games have meta jokes, even though Boom comes out during the meta era, which is filled with it. And honestly, meta jokes aren't the exact problem with this era of Sonic. It's how they do them and how they treat the characters of Sonic. For one, they treat these meta jokes and these jokes period in all of these games as if the audience is stupid or they're 5 years old, which they aren't. The Sonic audience is filled with kids and teenagers and adults because Sonic is just so wide appealing that, you know, it doesn't just attract one demographic. And I would say there was a time where they were targeting teens more, which I think was before the 2010s with the games like Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'd say even Sonic Adventure 2. Those games had more mature themes to them, but I still feel like in the long run it paid off and more people enjoy those types of games and storytelling and treatment of the characters being more serious and more, you know, taken seriously rather than just treated as a Saturday morning cartoon. I feel like a Saturday morning cartoon doesn't have the same wide appeal to people of more older ages compared to a game that is a bit more mature. A story like Sonic Adventure 2 is essentially like watching an Avengers movie in a way. It's fun, it's got serious moments, and the kids love them, the teens love them, and the adults love them. And I think Sonic has lost that balance. It tries to lean too hard into one way, and the characters are written so stupid. Lost World is probably the worst meta-era game when it comes to the writing because it just makes all of the characters stupid. The best character in that game is maybe Eggman, maybe, I don't know. He just got dark all of a sudden and was talking about strangling people and then started punching ice. I don't know. It was a complete tonal shift, and that's kind of the problem I'm getting at, is they lean too hard in one side for something and then it ends up just being very cringe and poorly written. And I don't really think I need to explain why these are ending up this way. A lot of people understand that, you know, the people behind a lot of these games probably aren't the best choice for writing Sonic stories. And I really miss when Sonic stories used to mean something. I feel like since Colors, they don't really mean anything. There's not much of a meaning to them. Colors, I feel like, had somewhat of a meaning with just friendship, but that's a very basic message, and that's in a lot of media. The Sonic Adventure games have multiple meanings packed inside of them, in the music, in the cutscenes, the dialogue, the gameplay even had meaning to it, and it all just meant something at the end of the day. And I can't say Lost World means anything. Stuff just happens. Sonic Forces, stuff just happens. There's nothing. You don't learn anything from the game. The game doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't have anything to tell you. It's just stuff happening. And it wouldn't be a problem if the games were like the classic 2D games where there isn't any dialogue and there isn't really much to it except fun and wacky concepts happening. But that's what the games are going for. These 3D Sonic games aren't going for that. They're trying to tell you a story in some fashion. And they're not telling you anything at the end of the day. Just before Colors, we had two of the most in-depth Sonic games when it comes to story, I'd say back to back, being Sonic and the Black Knight and being Sonic and the Secret Rings. And Sonic and the Black Knight specifically had a very deep meaning about the meaning of life and just enjoying life. And that everything is going to come to an end someday, so you need to make everything count. And you can't just freeze the world like Merlina does in Sonic and the Black Knight and make everything come to a halt. You have to live your life because everything's going to come to an end one day. I feel like Sonic and the Black Knight is just an extension and put in story format of the song from Sonic Adventure, It Doesn't Matter. And one of the verses in Sonic Adventures, It Doesn't Matter, is time won't wait. I've got so much to do. And I literally feel like they expanded upon that in Sonic and the Black Knight. And there's a level of depth there that a lot of these games just don't have now. And I want to see this again. I love that about Sonic, is that he always, or used to always have something to tell you with the story of the games, no matter how stupid. With Shadow the Hedgehog, I mean, it had themes. The game was stupid. The story was extremely stupid, but it had themes to it at least. But meta-era games are filler episodes. They are quite literally filler episodes with not much of a goal to them. And Sonic Frontiers, I want this game to have a goal to it. I want it to tell me something. I want it to make me feel something. And I know it's a blue hedgehog that goes fast game, but that's the best kind of stuff that grips you. Is the stuff that doesn't really make sense that ends up working anyways and ends up being really cool. But it's like you and your friends or your family crying at Toy Story or something, but they're just a bunch of talking toys. It doesn't make any sense, but it still hits at the end of the day because the writing is good. Besides good gameplay, that is the essence of Sonic that I probably miss the absolute most. I miss meaning and I miss just good characters. That's gone to me. And I hope to see that return. And I could sit here for, another 15 minutes telling you how I want a perfect Sonic game to play. And honestly, I just want a good playing Sonic game. I don't want a slow Sonic game like Lost World in a way, and I don't want another boost game personally. I think from what we know of the leaks of Frontiers, I'm pretty interested. It's like a mixture. I mean, I'm cool with that. I just want to see a good Sonic game that feels good to play, that's fun to play, has some meaning to it, some characterization that I enjoy, some good music, and boom, you got me. You got me. You got an award-winning Sonic game in my mind. And that's honestly what I want to see. And I hope Frontiers can give me something. Give me something. I know standards are low. Screw all that. Who cares about all that? At the end of the day, we play games for fun. And if you find something fun, then that's all that should matter. I don't think the standards, low debate, or any of that crap really matters. That all is mental gymnastics that is meant for Sonic Twitter. And honestly, again, just play what you enjoy. And there's nothing wrong with hoping for a game to be a certain way, or getting excited, or even feeling disappointed. You do you. That's what you guys in the Sonic community need to learn. You do you. Who cares what Timmy over there thinks on Twitter, or what, it doesn't matter. Just enjoy what you enjoy. And let's hope that Sonic Team and Sega can give us the things that we enjoy and the things that we buy Sonic for. And I don't know. I just hope that we can get that back. I want to see the real Sonic back. The real Sonic has been gone for 10 years. I want him back.